New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome from morning prayer on Thursday, January 30th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here with the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time with you in prayer once again. So, as you know, when we pray here, we are praying affirmatively. We're not asking for anything. We're not begging. We're not beseeching. What we are doing, however, is aligning with truth. So I have been requested today to pray on behalf of all of those who are suffering a sense of, or dealing with, I don't want to say suffering, I want to say dealing with a sense of loss or illness, which is, those are two of the big issues for so many of us, most certainly. So, as I said, when we pray affirmatively, we are looking at affirming, recognizing, remembering the truth. So that's where we go when we pray in this particular case. Well, in every case. But think about this. There is loss in life. There's no question. There is illness. Perhaps it's unavoidable in our human lives. So these are things that we can't simply brush aside. We can't simply say that, well, they're not part of the divine, therefore they're unimportant. No, that's called spiritual bypass. Or even worse, version of spiritual bypass is, oh, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm great, wonderful, because I know that I have God. There's more to it. There's more to it than that. So let's not do a bypass. Let's stand or sit or lie down, whatever it is that we need to be able to address this. But let's do this together. Okay. So I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. I need you to be fully present to this moment. Our ability to speak clearly with the One, our ability to hear clearly, depends upon our ability to be present. And so I breathe to remind myself of life. I breathe to remind myself of the give and take of life, to remind myself of how, as I inhale, I'm bringing in an energy and a spirit, a life force. And as I exhale, I'm allowing my body to relax and allowing my body to release. And so I hold that yin and yang aspect of life. I hold the idea that there is this fusion, this ability to join together things that seem quite disparate. Inhaling and exhaling could not be more different, but they're both necessary for us to be able to live and to live well. And so When I look at the idea of loss, I recognize that what I am seeing is love, an expression of love. Each of us was created in love. We were literally created to love. That is so much a part of us. So when someone or something or some aspect of life is no longer there, because we have been so connected, we feel that sense of loss. That's normal, that's natural. That's love expressing itself. And so while I would not want to avoid that, I would not want to say, everything is fine, I don't feel any loss, I don't feel any grief. No, I am going to accept that. I am going to sit with that grief. I'm going to sit with that sense of loss. Recognize it, honor it, and then allow it to work its way through. Grief will come and go. Each and every time that I feel that connection to what it was that I lost, remembrance of it, I will feel that pain again. But I need not sit in the pain. I can recognize that pain as an expression of love. Recognizing that in that loss, there's actually gratitude. Gratitude for having had whatever that situation, or that circumstance, or that ability, or that person in your life. When I look at love, I look at grace, and I look at harmony, I recognize that all of this is given to me as a birthright by the very nature of my creation by the One. My setting, if you will, my preset is wholeness, perfection, and completeness. So by being able to recognize that and holding on to that, remembering that, I know that ultimately love will sustain me. And I know that love is eternal. So that sense of loss is in the physical world, and it is real, but the connection, that's eternal. And when I look at illness, I recognize that, yes, there are times that this physical body is going to have a problem. And I also recognize that I have the ability to deal with pain and suffering when it comes to my physical body. When it comes to illness, the pain could be caused by the illness, but the suffering can be caused by my getting into the, oh, woe is me. Why is this happening? Why did this happen to me? I can't believe this. How? That is suffering that I'm putting on top of myself, on top of my pain. Instead, I focus on healing. I focus my thoughts on recognizing what it is that I can do to address the situation. Whether that's seeing a doctor, whether it's ensuring that I am eating well, whatever it might be, what I can do to alleviate the situation is mine to do. And if there is no way to alleviate it, then mine to do is to hold to my faith, to hold to my remembrance, my recognition that God is love, and that my life, having been built on that love, is always, always working towards that greatest good. I have no idea what my greatest good is, because it is so much greater than anything I could ever imagine. But I do know that loving Spirit wants only the best for me. And so I work with my doctors, I work with therapists, I work with whomever I need to address whatever I can of that illness. And I put the rest in the hands of the One. I let God and I let go. Always remembering that I am never doing this alone. God is always present. God's love and God's grace are always here. And so I ensure that I recognize that connection. I ensure that I recognize that love is always present. I open to that. I allow it to flood my mind and my spirit. And know that there are times when simply holding that mental equivalent of health and wellness can bring about a change in the body. I can feel my heart pounding at times in fear. And as I breathe and as I calm my mind, my body responds. It's a real connection. And so I use all that I am, taking what I can from my physical human self and taking all that I can from my divine self. And together, that is how I work through all that comes to me in life. Do I do it perfectly well? No, but I'm getting better. It's a practice. This is my practice. And today I practice letting God and letting go. Letting the universe support me. Letting Gaia provide love. Allow to provide the protection. All of these gifts are part of who I am, because I am the beloved of the beloved. As is true for each and every one of us. And so it is. Good morning, it's all love. I get it. And so it is. Folks, we have a magnificent philosophy and way of life in New Thought. But the reality of it is, when you know it, that it really works, is not when everything is fine and dandy. It's when you're in the weeds, when you're in the midst of things. That is the time to know, yes, this does indeed work. All right, I will see you soon. Please know, without a doubt, you are loved. Oh, my goodness, you are so loved. And you are loved. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.